Hi, everyone. This is Christine Thompson with Baird & Warner on the CT team. I'm the team leader on that, and I'm going to be doing this weekly show. This is my second week. Maybe you missed it the first week, but it's to keep you in tune with what's happening with the real estate market, housing activity, and I'm going to use Naperville as just the base, so we have the same base that we're comparing week after week to. And I'm going to be tapping onto the same pieces of information, same categories. So that way you know what to anticipate each week. And I'm going to try and keep this pretty quick so that way you can get back to your everyday chores, tasks, work, taking care of the kids, whatever it is while you're at home in your shelter in place, surviving like we all are doing. So hopefully, first of all, I hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. So here we go. I'm going to share the screen here. And what we're going to be looking at, first of all, I just want you to have my information available so you can know how to get in touch with me if you have any questions. If you'd like me to share other information with you, just reach out to me by call, text, email, go to my website, or you can go on my Facebook page. Whichever social medium or platform you're on, you can reach out to me that way. And of course, if you like what you're seeing here, I do appreciate you sharing it with anybody else you know that would like to know what the heck is happening out there on the real estate world, okay, with this whole shelter in place and COVID hitting, and everyone's responding differently to it. And there's a lot of different thought processes on what's happening in the real estate market. So I thought this is a way for you to get grounded and see actual real numbers. So hitting here, I'm going to be showing you the graph from last week, and then I'm going to be showing you this week's graph, so that way you can compare week over week for these different pieces of information, how things are changing, okay? Because every week is different right now. So 2 weeks ago, when I pulled the numbers, it showed that 59 homes went on the market and 61 went under contract. So the 61 is showing, yes, there are buyers out there shopping. There are. And the 59 indicates sellers are willing to put their house out on the market. So for you buyers, there is inventory out there. Okay, and I could probably find more for you. You know, I call owners and let them know how we're practicing safety, so that way everyone feels safe entering homes. And there's a lot of virtual tours and 3D tours and virtual open houses going on, and people are watching, and we are getting reports in. I actually have a transaction of my own where a buyer made an offer and is now under contract for a home after watching a 3D tour or the virtual open house. So it is happening. People are adapting to the changes in order to keep moving on with their life during this shelter in place. So looking at this last 7 days, we can see there's 80 more homes came on the market and 54 went under contract, very similar to the week prior. So it wasn't some kind of blip in a week of action. This is solid and it's sustaining. And that's a very good sign that people want to get out there and, you know, they have goals in their life and they're not going to just put it all on hold. This is showing the average days on the market for the different categories of homes. And this, of course, was the week prior to this last week. And active homes average time on the market was 70 days. And homes that are under contract, which I like to focus on, is 76 days. The closed homes I'm not going to focus on too much because these may be homes that were on the market prior to COVID-19 and the shelter in place happening. So it's a little bit of a mixed number there, but the under contract, that's a true number. This is certainly under the situation of shelter in place. Homes just in the last 7 days went under contract. So this isn't like, oh, that was a house that was under contract a few months back. No, it's not. This is homes that got new contracts in the last 7 days. So that's really exciting. Now we can see in the last 7 days, it went up to 85. More buyers are coming out, making offers. They want to grab this interest rate. And I'm going to show you that next. So the average time for homes active on the market is 75 days. That's lower than the homes that went under contract. So we don't have homes just sitting on the market. 85 is a healthy number, and it's lower than the homes that closed and went under contract. And keep in mind, these may be some homes that were on the market prior to the shelter in place. So this is good. From what I'm interpreting here, the homes are not sitting on the market long. They're actually going faster and getting under contract sooner than pre-COVID. Okay. So the next graph we're going to look at, this is showing a weekend of activity for showings on our listings in Naperville and showing time. We are the biggest brokerage, Baird & Warner, in the western suburbs, so this is a very good reflection of buyer activity in the western suburbs for Chicago. Okay, so these could be listings that are outside of Naperville. Majority of them are, though. And we can see March 27th, that was about a week or so after the no dining and shelter in place started. Okay, and you can see the numbers dropped from that week to the next 133 days. And then it picked up a little bit, and then right here, April 17th, a month after shelter in place happened, and I remember that date specifically because I was driving my daughter back from Syracuse University. We had to move her out real quick time because they decided to go online for all college campus classes. No more campus classes. So I do remember March 17th was the time. So a month later, April 17th, the showings really picked up. And I thought back then when I saw it, I'm like, okay, let's see what happens the next week. It went to 215. Still pretty close per house, the showings, but this is the beautiful number, 288, just this last weekend. And when we see a 1 or more, 1.01, that means there's at least one showing per listing. This is indicating we are looking at a spring market, and it's going to start leaning towards a seller's market. So buyers, get out there fast and take advantage of the interest rates. So before more buyers are picking up on this information and getting out there too, okay? Next chart I like to show, this was 2 weeks prior, and I apologize, yeah, this is ending the 27th. 30-year fixed was 3.56, and the 15-year fixed was 3.13, and the jumbo 30-year was 3.69. So let's take a look at this week. It's down a little bit, 3.52 from 3.56. And the 15 years 3.11 from 3.16, I believe it was, and the jumbo is down a little bit too, down to 3.64. So great numbers, and I like to talk about how I'm glad you guys are watching and trying to get real data, because it's a lot better to work on facts than hearsay, because when you don't have facts and real data, it creates fear. And fear comes from a lack of knowledge. So this is fantastic. Kudos to you for watching this, and just keep it up and add to the economy. Get out there and sell your home or buy a home if you do need to make the move, and rather than waiting, especially for you buyers, really grab these rates, because with the big, multi-billion, trillion-dollar debt coming down the pipeline from this whole shelter in place and the programs happening, government's probably going to need to get that money back somehow, and it's going to be with taxes and interest rates. They're going to raise that base. Probably anticipate that. And of course, that's just my thought on that. Definitely talk to lenders as well and watch other economists to see what they're saying. But that's what I'm saying based on what I'm hearing from other professionals in the industry. Okay. But this is a really interesting way of looking at one house sale could possibly add 88,000 back into the economy. Okay, so that's fantastic, and it's broken down by different categories. We've got it by just real estate industries. I spend money to get my property sold, so I'm adding to the economy. I have assistants, I'm paying them, they're getting paid, that's adding to the economy. And then of course, with listings, we're all spending money on the 3D tours and the virtual tours now. That's adding to the industry. And then of course there's other expenses with the home purchase that the buyer has to incur. They're spending money on inspections, they're spending money on appraisals, and other things that come up during the process, and of course on their closing fees with their lender. And then we have the multiplier of housing related expenditures, or kind of like outside the direct transaction, that we have other expenses coming in. It could be the buyer moving in and making repairs to the house when they first move in, buying furniture, whatever it may be. there's other expenditures that are incurred from that transaction. And then of course, if someone's buying brand new construction, and I can say like Wagner Farms, if you're watching, you're rocking it out of the park there. They can't sell them fast enough, and this is new construction right along Route 59. Give me a call if you want to hear about that. I just sold a property for my buyer over at Wagner Farms, and I have another client that's purchasing there, and they got to sell a house. So they're rocking it. The homes are selling really fast. They're just trying to keep up with the production, but that's adding another $45,000 for one transaction to the economy. So get out there, support your economy instead of fearing that it's going down. Be an advocate. Okay, get out there. If you want to, if there's something you want in your next house, you want more square footage, you need an extra bedroom, you want to get closer to work, closer to the trains, don't put your life on hold. Make it happen. And if all of you get out there and don't let fear hold you back, the economy is not going to be hurt. You know, it's going to have very little impact, or a lot less than if everyone's acting in fear. So this is showing in every state, the impact per state per transaction of a home sold. And in Illinois, we're looking at 68. Might be lower if it doesn't involve a new construction home, but it's definitely there. And we're doing better than some other states. So I know everyone's kind of, knocking down Illinois, but hold on there, you guys. People still want to move here. Okay. So it's all positive. Pay attention to the details and the real facts. I'm not making these things up. I'm getting it from industry experts. This is coming from NAR, National Association of Realtors. They are real big on surveys and creating facts and data. All right, so here's my information. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, as I said, call or text me. You can email me for information. You can go to my website, christinemoveshomes.com. It's also christinethompson.bairdwarner.com. I have a couple of URLs, brings you all to the same place. Or if you're watching this on a social media platform, you can reach out to me through that platform. I'm here to provide information for you. I want you to feel that you are fully educated and you can make wise, educated decisions if you are considering making a move or selling your home, or both. Okay, I'm here to support all information that you need to make a good decision. Okay, now some of you may need to wait, and I respect that, but at least make it with an informed decision when you make the decision to wait, rather than going forward with making a move. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. Back to the screen. Hopefully I was able to do this right. And watch again next week. I do it Facebook Live every Tuesday, approximately 12:15 p.m. And then I save the video. If the video doesn't work out, I save this one and I post it. And you can watch recorded or catch it live. So that way you can be asking questions while I'm doing it live. Again, thanks for watching. Stay safe, keep yourself healthy, and spend time with family while you have the opportunity. Take care. Bye-bye.